experiment, in which she convinced the elf that you kidnapped to act as a blood sacrifice willingly, in a ritual, for no like specific reason other than maybe it would work. And she did some very uh, dangerous experimental ritual magic, and succeeded at successfully doing a ritual, with some weirdness, and also acquiring some kind of like vestige of the elf. It seemed as though it sort of worked, but not entirely. Using the dispel to like disconnect him from the the cosmos, the fountain source, whatever you want to call it. So that was the main exciting thing that happened. You kind of sailed up through this way. You found a nice cove of plentiful fruits and animals, and did not stop. You went to this area where there was it seems to be like a broken um, hunk of like stone and metal that was shaped kind of like a sword, sticking out of the water, which you spent a lot of time getting a couple little chunks of the metal, which is very hard and dense. And then you went onto this little peninsula that was entangled with vines, to find that it was pretty unpleasant. The vines did not want you there. You were able to beat them back enough that you could escape, but unfortunately you did not acquire any monetary benefit for delving in there, other than, well, yeah, no monetary benefit. The only benefit you gained was the experience of knowing what was there. And really, isn't that more valuable?
That was fine.
Oh
Yeah, so then that's where we pick up. Let's see, it's like, it is morning, because you guys spent an entire, well, no, is it morning? No, it's evening, because you spent like an entire day doing this, and then you woke Robin up, or Robin woke up from the caffeine coma. Yeah. And you went into the vines. And that's where we are now. We're heading back up north along the coast. Probably gonna hug the Barrow Reef real tight on the way up, right? I believe that was the plan.
Or to get way wide of it.
Oh, right. That was what it was. Okay. Yeah. Forgot. Yeah.
I mean, we do have magical protection.
That's true.
I would rather not test that though.
We could just like put water protection on Dips and just like station him down there with a sword. Fight off anything that comes at him. And hopefully we don't run aground.
Well, did it come up to hit us, or did we just like hit some coral that was gross?
Who can say?
I vaguely recall that I don't think it was difficult sailing.
No.
So my guess is that the coral probably came at us. But that's coming from the helmswoman who technically ran aground, I guess.
I think the ground ran a ship.
Yeah.
Sure, blame the ground.
Stupid ground got in my way.
The ground did try to kill our ship afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Usually the ground doesn't have like a malignant spirit.
Yeah, that's true.
Very special ground.
That's That's Swamp Thing from the comics.
I was thinking the villain from Pangola.
Or that's Hexus, I think.
He's just like embodied oil.
Yep. Just pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fern
So,
Gully.
I think the plan was we were heading towards Kateros, right? We were just gonna skip right by on the here, I think.
I don't think it was entirely decided yet, but you don't have any like significant reason to go to Allen here.
There's nothing.
There's
worth
Napalm
portraying.
and our thief buddy.
Yeah.
Neither of which I think we need to talk to.
I mean, napalm dangerous, but we could fuck up a lot of shit in
I think-
Hallamore.
I'm pretty sure we've had this exact conversation.
No. This was how we could do it with a ritual. I don't know if we've talked about Hallamore and the napalm yet.
I mean, I think you've talked about Hallamore in every kind of like biological
That's true.
terror weapon that
How
you've
can we
acquired.
destroy it? I don't want to destroy Hallamore. They're cool people there.
We talked about. I mean, there was a dog that led us to a sewer grate.
There was that nice priest that fed you.
Oh yeah, that dude was tight. The street.
Like, I don't want to bomb Hallamore.
Was that in Hallamore?
Yeah, it was outside the temple, right? She took arcane protection or disguise or whatever.
I was just chilling. Was that outside house?
We were trying to find a way to like sneak into under the temple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then he gave me money.
Yeah,
No, that was in Power wasn't it?
was it?
There was, I mean, I don't remember if there was an instance where that happened in Hallamore, but there was, yeah, it was in an Arnaki city. I think it might have been out here, actually.
Because they're like, yo, they don't like your kind here. Get on a ship and leave.
Yeah.
And then they gave me money to do that.
Wait, that's out in the here?
That was in Allen here, yeah.
Oh.
And then Robin
Oh,
met
that's
the,
why they have the napalm there. Because it's an Arnaki city.
well, you know, they found it.
Red claws.
Oh boy.
It's because of, you know, destiny.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so anyways, you guys are down here out in the middle of nowhere. Is there anything you want to do before you leave the site of the coastline and this foot peninsula of vines?
Burn it down.
God.
Now I wish we had napalm.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got a little.
Fire.
We've still got a little blue flame or gel.
I think
Just toss it in there.
you have like a barrel or something, a little barrel or a pot or
Yeah.
Of the napalm, I thought we got rid of that because as soon as we figured out what it was, we're like, well, we don't want that on our ship.
I keep everything dangerous.
Yeah, Mr. Dibs probably has.
well,
that
yeah, I
little jar.
don't see it on the ship inventory.
Here it is. Yeah, cask of napalm or whatever.
Okay.
It's just
Deep
napalm.
fire.
It's not deep forge fire from
Deep
a forgotten
fire.
age. It's just napalm.
Well, because that's what we were calling it, so I figured that's what we'll know it as.
Yeah.
Well, this is different than like the blue flame stuff, right?
It's
Yeah.
like jellied.
Yeah.
It's like a jellied version.
Because I kept a little vial in my pocket, and I have a cask in my room.
God, what if you like trip?
Then we're fucked.
The whole ship is just gonna.
So should I toss the cask?
I I think every time Dibs gets to roll sixes, or you have to roll 2d6s, and if you roll double sixes, your powder room
Your
blows.
powder magazine gets hit.
Spontaneously combust.
Yep. It's no longer double sixes on the powder room. It's double sixes on Dibs's cabin.
Yeah.
Right, the powder magazine. That's different than the powder room, huh?
All right.
Don't mix those up.
So yeah, should I toss the napalm cask at this thing, Captain?
Oh, I'm not actually. Like, I have no ill feelings towards these vines.
Yeah, let's not piss it off more than we have.
Okay.
Turns into like a mega vine beast that's now on fire and it's like chasing your ship.
Oh God. We need the Gorgon.
We always need the Gorgon.
Yeah. That's why we'll never use the Gorgon.
Mm-hmm.
All
What
right.
if I need it later?
That's exactly it. We're gonna.
Soon we'll
No,
build it on.
I'm pretty much done with this area. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine by me. I don't want to sail
Good.
along the barrel reef for sure.
So how much of a distance do you want to give the Barrow Reef? Like, how wide of a berth?
I
Two
mean, like,
hexes.
we could
Like
see
out here.
we could see like the reef, right? It was like
Like you were like right here. The reef
Right.
goes out like that far probably.
Okay.
So
So if
yeah,
we see
if you went
see
out like
black,
here,
right?
you're probably
If we
good.
see black, we go east until we can't see it anymore.
West.
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 East. I thought you said
straight
west.
into the.
Thought you said Weast. Awesome.
All right, Tara, give me a navigation roll then.
I always forget that I need to roll dice for this game. What's my voting? D10, I think. Yes. Yeah. 10.
A 10. All right, well done. Yeah, so you chart a course, pretty much due west at this point, and plan to sort of like turn north as you get further out to sea. So you're
Red clothes. Hey, the music. I love the music.
gotta have some piratey music. Done with all that elf crap.
Yeah, we're out of here. Away from this place.
All right, so yeah, the first couple days of this will be relatively uneventful, and in conjunction with the days you spent getting here, you guys will have a week of ship downtime to do whatever you want downtime wise on the vessel. So let's do that now. You guys have anything you want to do on the ship to pass the time by as you?
I'm gonna study this dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and bring in a cult.
Why I get +2? Uh, 12.
12.
Unless. No, -2 is only for learning the skill, right? Not for.
Correct.
Okay, so 12.
All right. So you are able to figure out what it does. It actually is not super difficult. It comes a little bit easier to you. For some reason.
For some reason.
So I will. I'll copy this item description here into your Discord. Oh, are you going to share it with?
Yeah.
With the function. is with the rest of the
Oh,
group.
when we get back to the ship, can the old doctor try to patch me up?
Oh yeah, are you injured?
The vines smacked me pretty good.
Ah, blunt force trauma. How unusual for you.
Yeah.
Healed that, and then you hurt.
No, I definitely took a wound from
Oh,
my
okay.
sword.
Yeah,
I
this
took a
makes
healing
more
potion.
sense.
Yeah.
And you got a potion. You're like, well, gotta do another wound.
So you have one wound?
Yeah, just the one.
Okay. So he actually takes a little bit longer this time to patch you up. Thankfully, you were pretty close. You had to do 2 attempts, but he got it the second time.
Okay.
Getting upset that he doesn't have the teapot yet.
Yeah.
Well,
We just got that stupid knife instead of a teapot for our doctor.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like she was going to be able to provide a teapot in a moment. Could you just send it in our chat? It gets lost a lot harder than in the group chat.
Oh yeah, I can send it to you as well. I also put it in the pirate
Oh, okay.
chat.
Does crafting bone talismans take a downtime or not? I can't.
It counts as one of your actions. Yeah.
Okay, and I only have one action, right?
No, you have 2.
Oh, is it 2 per week?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start by carving bone talismans.
Carve them bones. Throw them bones, Captain. Then carve them.
An 8. All right. Yep.
Damn.
So that's 800 marks worth of.
Actually, don't
bone
have
talisman.
that many bones.
Oh man,
I
you
just
harvest
blast through
more
these
people's
things.
bones. Yeah.
Fancy boost. I have 450 only. I have my Kelpie pipe, that's my pipe, so. Yeah, I have but 450. So I will make 3
Well,
major bone talismans.
Yep. You are able to carve them all.
I choose which ability is reduced
Yes.
by 1. Okay.
Mhm.
That's nasty.
It's pretty nasty.
I'm gonna walk around and yell at Mr. Dibs.
All right.
I'm gonna try to
Great.
learn Intimidate. Fine.
You've been trying to learn that for so long.
Did the music stop?
So like, I'm gonna be a captain. I guess I need to be intimidating.
Okay, just wondering if it was me. Because it's always me.
I got a
No,
3.
it's just being stupid.
All right, I will. Can I go? Can I roll for the taunt? Because I'm still trying to learn taunt.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm never gonna learn Intimidate.
I got a 7.
A 7. Sorry, I was annoyed at the music. What
Yeah,
is
for
it?
sure, for sure.
Oh my god, that's stupid.
No worries. So I taunt the shit out of you, Captain, but you just can't intimidate me.
Yeah, I'm bad at that.
I guess.
I don't know how. I don't know how to intimidate.
Without
I only know how
violence.
to threaten, and I guess that's not the same thing.
See, it's there's threats.
Intimidation takes more finesse.
Yeah. You're more the just beat them till they give you what you want. Or yeah.
But what are these weird masks from the lady? What are they made out of?
They're made out of some kind of like porcelain or ceramic.
Okay. Gotta show those to Dio. Maybe.
Yeah. We got a few fancy bits and pieces from this place. Or from this voyage.
Most of our loot is from that old hag.
Yeah.
The strong grandma.
Yeah.
That's Miss Strong, Grandma.
And her root people. Roots and
Yeah.
vines. The worst plants.
Mm-hmm.
Very hostile.
Yes. Whereas the thorny shrubberies are on your side. Okay, so Tara and Mr. Dibbs yell at each other, and
Yeah.
Robin studies the blade.
Weed.
Ooh,
um,
the blade.
anything else you guys want to do? I guess that's all of Tara's stuff is with the carving. All right. So heading up giving the barrel reef a wide berth. You as you kind of get up to this point right here, which is 2 days into your travel. You make pretty good time going north up the coast, and you see. Actually, Tara. Anyone with survival can give me a survival roll.
Nope. That's a big bag of nope.
Cool. 5.
A 5, but if it's to detect incoming weather,
Yep.
I have a 7.
So it is to do that. You kind of sense a shift in the wind, and
Your bones
Robin,
ache.
you spot some. You spot some. Your eye twitches more than usual. You spot some darker clouds out further into the sea to the west, and Tara, you're feeling a storm coming. It seems like it's probably going to come from like the northwest. So it's possible if you altered course now to head like further inland, you could avoid it.
Further, okay, so it's heading sort of this way-ish, you think?
Yeah, so if you went like over here, you could avoid it.
Okay.
Not sure yet how nasty of a storm it is
Or how fast it's moving.
going to be. Yeah, just know that
Probably
dark
nigh
clouds
impossible
on
to
the
tell from looking at it.
horizon.
Alright, I don't really want to run into the Arnaki again, but last time it was kind of funny. Plus, it'd probably be in the middle of a storm if we fought anyways, so I'd probably kick ass. So let's head northeast.
You're a storm mage, for fuck's sake.
All right.
They want to chase us into the storm. I think that's great. Yeah, let's just head northeast.
I'm gonna go ahead and tie myself to the mast preemptively this time.
All right. Go ahead and give me another navigation roll, Tara.
Nine.
9. Okay, so you head further into the coast as the storm gathers, and you do get kind of hit by like the outer edge of it. So it gets a little bit rough, but not like enough. Like Tara probably wouldn't even consider it like a real storm. It's just like, oh, it's kind of wavy and there's rain.
Baby's first storm.
One thing that does happen is as you get kind of closer to here, whoever has the plunder's needle, I'm pretty sure you have a guy who's entrusted to that.
We never did get that glass ball thing. I think that was just too complex to ask.
Yeah, I think you didn't
just
bother to find a good enough glass blower.
the one guy is instructed to hold it at all times. And
Yeah.
Not drop it.
So he says, Captain, the needle moved.
To where?
And he kind of like moves up to your shoulder and holds it up. It is pointing this way now, instead of like this sort of direction.
Okay. So, ooh, okay. So that means there's. It moved this way,
Yep.
and it was pointing this way.
Mm-hmm.
So that means someone's either coming up this way or going farther away this way, faster than we are. Which means we either want to intercept whoever's coming from this way or chase whoever's going that way. Art.
I said you are
Yes.
in the decision.
It's that time again.
Uh-huh.
Love this. This is
Holy
awesome.
hour.
Yeah.
6:09 p.m.
Yep, you get all the god rays.
Okay. Do we want to ambush whoever may be coming from this way? It's probably an Arnaki ship full of napalm.
Exactly. It was coming from that way is Arnaki, and it's probably like an Arnaki military vessel.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or a transport full of napalm, which definitely doesn't want to get into a fight. Which we could probably just force to surrender. Because otherwise they'd probably all die.
But then what would we do with that?
Take their napalm. I mean, our cargo hold's like empty, right?
Yep. Except for
Or we could just sail away like we did last time. If they do want to fight.
leave a giant ice dick in your wake.
Yeah.
Yes, a giant ice dick.
Forgot about that.
I'll never forget the giant ice dick.
So are we past the horn here?
Past the horn.
Are we past this point?
The cape.
Oh, you're kind of like right at the top of that.
I mean, that's the perfect place to ambush from.
Right? You just hide out here and wait to see who comes around the corner.
I could send.
Is that
Paul.
storm still coming?
Yeah. It's still kind of like battering this coastline. It doesn't seem like it's super severe right here, so like if you wanted to, you could sort of sit and drop anchor, and just like kind of wait out here. And then, you know, if it gets worse, you probably have to move so you don't get like tossed into the beach.
We're almost certainly at an advantage in a storm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because you're the storm
wait,
mage,
yeah.
Captain.
Let's. Also, I kind of want to be in the storm, so let's drop anchor and just wait here for. Well,
For a
let's tell
storm?
how close they are, though. It could be a
I
couple.
can send Paul.
It could be like a day.
You can assume that
a
they
big
are-
ship left here.
At least. Yeah.
Well, was it?
You
What
were
did the
like
needle?
out here.
The needle was pointing this way, or was it always pointing that way?
I mean, it was pointing like in this direction when you were down here,
Uh huh.
and as you kind of like moved up here, it moved to turn this way.
He was just late on the uptick of noticing the needle moving.
Well, like,
24
Like if you were here, it should have been pointing like this, right? That's what you're thinking.
yeah, but at some point around here, it was pointing up this way.
When you were like out here, it was pointing up this way, and you moved in here, and it turned to point
Okay,
that way.
there might have been a ship looking around there, futzing about. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's drop anchor and just wait here for a bit and see if someone comes around the bend. If they like just left from in here, how far is this in terms of sailing?
That's probably like full. So like 8 to 12 hours of sailing, depending on what kind of boat they have in this weather.
Because it's probably either a cargo ship or a warship. It's just not going to be fast.
Yeah, and they're going into a headwind.
So they're going to be a while. So the storm's going to hit before they're here.
Probably. I mean, unless the storm continues for a while, which who knows?
How far? If I were to send Paul like up high, how far could I see?
Up
It's like
high.
It's like 3 miles from like ground level, right?
Yeah, and it's like you can see like 12 miles or something from.
The mast.
Yeah, I mean, like you can assume basically like normal scouting, you can see like a square around you with Paul's assistance.
Okay.
If you sent him further up, I feel like at that point you would just be like the clouds would block vision.
True that. True that. All right.
Actually, the storm's definitely going to hit before they get here, unless they like, because they definitely left from down here. Because the needle's pointing like this.
Yep.
That. What's my best guess?
It's like that.
I mean, they could have just pulled up into one of these bays here for the storm.
Maybe they just finished christening a ship.
Maybe.
Maybe it's now officially a ship according to the pointer's needle.
Yeah.
The second it like slides off the dry dock.
I see you.
There's just like a secret shipyard here.
Alright, wonder if it's when you hit it with the bottle.
These are the questions.
The
I'm
christening?
gonna go to the nearest dry dock and I'm gonna do some testing. Anyways, actually, I don't think we should stay because the storm's gonna hit, I'm sure, before they're even close.
I mean, is the storm for sure gonna get worse?
I mean, if we could douse canvas and then just drop anchor and sit here.
Right now, it seems like the kind of storm that you could just sit through.
Well, let's just have a sit.
Alright, yeah.
I've got booze and music, and we'll have some revelry.
Raise the sails, drop anchor, prepare for a storm.
Okay. Yep. So you drop anchor. Let's see here. All right. So as the rain falls and time passes, the storm does not seem to be. Yeah.
I'm trying to debate whether I want to do a ritual on the ship. Nah, I don't have that many ritual components. No, I'll leave it. It's fine.
The arcane protection rituals has 3 days left.
Okay. I was thinking of putting up like water resistance or
Protection.
Protection from water
Yeah.
or air. Probably water.
Keep the deck dry.
But
Just
no,
gives all the like moisture wicking properties.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So the storm continues. It does not seem to be getting worse by the coast where you are. It looks a lot more raging out, a couple miles out. But it's a little bit tamer around here. least tame enough not to worry too much when you're anchored and all
All right.
battened down. Robin, are you staying up in the crow's nest to like keep a lookout for ships? Okay, well, why don't you and Paul give me notice rolls?
I'm gonna keep a close eye on that plunderer's needle as well.
And then, yeah, until I know that we won't need to leave.
You blanked out for that part.
Okay, it's fine. I got a 6, Paul got a 7.
Okay. So you don't see any. You don't see any sails on the horizon over the peninsula or otherwise in the next couple of hours. At this point, it's sort of going into nightfall, and it becomes a little bit harder to see through the weather and the dark.
The exact opposite for Caleb's screen.
Yeah.
We can't see through the light.
I put dark sight on Paul and myself.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that helps a little. Gets rid of half the problem. So you're fairly confident that you're keeping a good watch of like this area. Given that you're just waiting, I'm assuming that are you guys going to stay up later than normal to just kind of like keep watch to see if the ship comes, or are you going to entrust that to your night shift crew?
Now that it's dark, I mean, it's probably safe to assume that a ship will have lights on. Is the storm
Normal ship.
right? Is the storm getting? Is the storm changing at all?
It seems to have like had a sort of a more fierce front, and it kind of mellowed out into just kind of like rain and wind.
Okay, I think I will send
The
Paul out
occasional
to-
rumble of thunder in the distance.
I think I will send Paul out to scout. Does Paul have like a sense of time?
Yes.
Can I say just fly along the inner coast for an hour and then fly back?
Yeah.
If you see anything,
Yeah.
and then if you do see something,
It's probably gonna be about an hour, but
right? And if you do see something, roughly how long was it?
he can give you a rough idea.
Okay.
Unless, I mean, if he had a pocket watch, he might be able to time it, but you know,
Oh.
just like, or like one of those like gym teacher watches, like a stopwatch. Beep. All right, so you're gonna have Paul fly down the coastline here just to check things out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
See if he spots anything with his
Um,
wizard eyes.
Yeah, have him make another notice roll.
Come on, Paul. What do your bird eyes see?
There's no distance limit to how when Paul can use my bennies, right?
Nope.
Okay. God damn.
Come on, Benny.
Yeah. We're gonna get in a fight. We'll use jokers. 5.
5. Okay.
Oh boy.
So he goes away in that direction, out of your sensory range for the time being. About an hour after he leaves, let's see, Mr. Dibbs, did you go to sleep?
Nah, I probably stayed up making booze, but then if this storm is bad, I stopped.
All right. You stop
How
making booze.
how bad is the storm? Bad enough to stop me from
That's
playing?
not. It's not terrible.
Then yeah, I'd probably be up
I
just
like background
playing.
noise. All right. So there's a little bit of a knock at your cabin door, and
Yeah.
Doomy kind of opens the door a little bit with uh, the guy who's holding the plunder's needle, and he says, "The needle changed.
Oh.
It's pointing north again."
Okay. And I might kind of forgot the significance of this needle.
It
I don't.
points in the direction of the closest uh, waterborne vessel.
Ah, that's how we were finding things in the fog.
When it is suspended in a bowl of salt water.
That's how we were finding boats in the fog. That's right. Okay.
Does a whale count as a waterborne vessel?
And for some reason, I thought it was pointing towards these anomalies, these yellow dots. So I'm like, oh shit, the yellow dot moved. But okay.
If someone's in the whale, does it count as a waterborne vessel?
You know what? You don't know.
A whale rider.
That one's really hard to test. Someone has to be willing to get eaten by a whale.
Um,
I bet an elf would do it.
I'll do
Has
it.
an elf ever been eaten by a whale before?
Mr. Dibs would do it.
he almost did get eaten by a whale.
All right. So I say like, well, it seems we're getting company. I'll go alert to the captain. Wait, because Robin, you're not in the crow's nest, are you?
I am.
Okay, then
Yep.
I do that.
Do what?
You,
Go alert Robin first, because she'll be able to spot it quickly.
Doomy is going to walk over to the captain's
Yep.
cabin door, which is like 4 paces to the right,
Yep.
and knock on it as well.
Yep. I go to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
I'll go open the door. What is it?
Ensign goes like, the needle moved, shifted north.
And where was it facing when it switched? Heading?
It was then it moved up that way.
So someone's coming south more quickly than someone's coming north. Or no, someone was moving north. They weren't coming.
Because then you say it moved
Or
north?
they were heading north. No one's chasing us this way. They were all going this way. Now someone's coming south. All right. Which means they are about 80 some miles to the north. If we start sailing that way, how long? Is that like another 8-10 hours or something?
Probably thereabouts, yeah.
And it's still dark, right? What time of night is it?
Probably like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
10
And the
o'clock.
wind is going
This way.
that way. Okay.
The wind's going all around.
The wind is. So they might be here rather soon.
Do I see anything?
You do not see anything in the immediate vicinity. And
Okay.
Paul has not yet returned to the
I mean,
ship.
my guess is that they're about 80 miles north, which puts them about Mya. And the wind doesn't quite favor them exactly, but it's good enough that they'll probably be here in less than 8 hours. Or within visual range. Alright, I mean, it's 10. When is the sunrise?
Usually like 6 o'clock.
Okay, so
So
it'd be
that's
kinda
right
cool.
about-
So it'd be like pre-dawn, probably when we might start to spot them. Let's just stay.
Okay, you're gonna wait out the night here.
Yeah, I'll get up early though. Keep a
Okay.
sharp eye out.
Paul has a pace of 6, correct?
Yeah.
So he returns
Hurry.
about. Let's see. Paul, give me a smarts roll.
Find Paul's stats real quick.
I believe he has a D8.
Alright, I'll roll with it. 6.
Okay, so he comes back like 2.5 hours later. It's D8. Yep. Man, the music just really isn't having it today.
No, I know. Did you check your data cap on that? Like, you know, are you close?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is there a data cap on music?
Well, it's shared.
Oh.
I guess I could check. I have the like plus membership, so it's pretty high.
I would think it's, yeah.
Yeah, check that. I feel like it's just Roll20 having like shitty
Just issues.
network connectivity stuff.
Yep. That'll happen.
Probably.
All right, so you guys wait out the night. Paul returns at. Didn't really see anything of note. No signs of people or ships. The morning comes to a kind of continue like cloudiness and light rain, but that's pretty much it.
How's that plunderer's needle doing?
It is still pointing out this way.
Alright, let's set sail north.
North.
All right,
Northeast a little bit. We'll go along the coast.
go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. So you set sail.
Set sail.
Um,
It sucks the music's not working.
as you get to about here, when your needle bearer says, "It's moved again, Captain.
Where now?
It's pointing down this way."
Actual shit.
Hmm.
Oh. Gerald, you're muted. I don't know if you said
Yeah.
anything.
No, not really. Is there... Have submersibles been invented in this world?
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Oh, you think they just fucking sailed underneath us?
More or less. Just there's boop boop boop.
I mean, unless you count your iceberg diving bell. Oh.
Can I roll nautical knowledge about submarines?
I feel like that
Well,
would
the first submarine was like
technically
late 1700s,
Revolutionary
right?
War. Yeah, Revolutionary War.
Like it's not totally
I mean,
unknown.
that was a bucket that floated slightly below water.
Right.
So, I
I'm
don't know.
pretty sure the first torpedoes were fired in the American Civil War.
Yeah. There was.
Listen, I'm not saying it's not a long shot.
I mean, you give me an untrained. It'd probably be academics.
Okay.
I mean, who knows what they've been digging up in the city of Salt and Ash?
Yeah, honestly.
I never saw a submarine in the Federation Navy
No.
or the Aranaki Navy, for what I've seen. A 3. Certainly not one that's ocean worthy.
Yeah.
And we're fairly certain it's not a whale, unless it's being jockeyed by someone.
It's either that or we're being pincered right now by someone who's really fucking fast to
Oh,
our south.
that would suck.
Mike, you're muted.
Right.
Yeah. So as you are you gonna continue sailing north as you're talking about this?
There's no way someone's that fast,
That
that much faster than us, that they
No.
caught us.
no.
Which means they just fucking passed us somehow. Or they're both back there anyways. Yeah, let's turn around. Let's go towards the nearest ship.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go
Oh,
down,
yes.
down this way now.
Yeah, let's head south.
Fuck 'em. Let's fuck 'em up.
Okay. About turn. So you turn about and begin heading down south this way. You're sailing for a couple of hours, so you get a little bit into this inlet here.
Does the needle move at all?
The needle is pointing at a fairly steady, like, sort of. Well, so actually, as you get further down here, you realize the needle is pointing more like this way.
So quick note. I want to try to zigzag to see how far the needle moves. And then I want to do some trigonometry.
Some trig.
to
Some
see
quick
if I can
trig.
tell how far away it is.
Okay.
Let's test that navigation.
So go ahead and
It's gonna go. It's gonna fall.
I made your ship fat. There we go. All right. Yeah. So go ahead and give me a navigation.
Oh, yeah.
roll.
Who said math isn't fun?
As
That
you
being
move
said,
back
I'm
and
not
forth.
doing trigonometry right now. Okay, a 14.
There's too much.
14, okay. So you take like detailed measurements of like where the needle is to try and like triangulate the location, right? That's the plan. Going down here, and you're getting like this area. It seems like it is not here. It's inland, in a lake, seemingly.
Okay.
Also,
It's a teleporting
as
ship.
you get down to here, you are looking at the needle when it suddenly just goes like. zoop.
Oh, they burnt the ship.
Clearly the ship grew legs and climbed out of the water
I mean,
and is no longer a waterborne vessel.
we have a theorized way of flying a ship.
We'd have seen that though, right?
I think. I
Actually
hope.
make a ship invisible,
Invisible flying ship.
but like
Quite a lot of ritual magic.
I would see that like fucking glowing in the sky, unless they also did.
Well, you
I
need
can't
detect.
Oh, you need detect up to see
to see
that. Yeah.
invisibility. Otherwise, invisibility would be crap.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, well,
I mean, do you want me to send Paul over to the lake and see what he sees?
it did skip over this way, right? It's pointing this way now?
No, it's pointing this way.
Okay.
It's pointing. Oh.
To our friends.
So it's not waterborne anymore? And it was pointing into this fucking lake?
Yep.
Do I see anything up to the northwest?
Up in like this direction, or oh, you mean like northwest over here?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean that's back the way you came. So you don't see any ships following you or anything.
But that's where the needle's pointing.
I meant to
Correct.
turn it down first.
Okay.
Sorry.
What say?
Was it on there for a
So
second?
I know it's not
Oh,
what
oops.
we're here to do, but this suddenly got way
Oh,
more
sorry.
interesting.
I'm not used to it.
How much provisions do we have?
You have.
Oh, I don't have
At
any
this point,
viewers, so I
you're
don't
going
really
on
want it.
like 15 days left. Of
I didn't mean
provisions.
to.
Okay.
And Alnick here is.
Usually
how
it's
many
I
days
move
away?
my camera. It usually just goes right down. This time I had it turned.
Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, there was the day that you spent like sitting there. So, yeah, 15 going on 14.
I know, I suppose, but I'm just.
Alna here
I like
is
it. I like it at least having something.
probably like 3 or 4 days.
I didn't mean to do that.
Conservative.
So we got some wiggle room. I say we.
I'll be back.
Like I said, there's literally one viewer.
Am I the
If,
only
if
one
it's even
here?
a viewer, they're probably not even
Is
watching.
Mike still here? I
You're
say we
the
park.
captain, you're the only one that matters.
I guess. That's right.
What'd you say?
How tall is this, or big is this island? Could we hide behind it?
Looking ahead, you can see it's not tall. No, none of the terrain around here is tall. It's all very like marshy and close to sea level.
Yeah, but it's pretty far away, right?
Yeah, I
So
mean
it-
like
Does it kind of match the
Like-
color of our ship? Like, is it brown?
your masts would be the only thing
No, I
that
don't
is
have to.
visible. So if your sails were
Because
furled,
that's it.
would
It'll only
be
be on there for
not
half a second, and
super
then I won't
easy
need to publish
see,
it. I can.
especially if there's any kind of like
Okay. Yeah. Well,
weather like
it's that you can't edit the video,
Fog or
so I
anything.
just won't publish it.
Right. Okay. Alright, I think
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it.
we're gonna sail over here and try to hide the ship behind this island. And either go check this out ourselves or set up some sort of watch post here to keep an eye out. Because the Plunderer's Needle is still facing this way, right?
yes.
Does that thing only work when it's in the ocean? Like when the vessel's in the ocean?
Okay, I'm trying to hear how.
You're not sure if it.
Okay.
You give me an occult roll. I guess.
How important is the sea? God damn it.
It's not bad.
For fail.
Okay. Probably. Yeah. You don't know.
Okay. So, who the hell knows? Probably picked by whoever made this fantastic needle that is not working right now. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna bring the ship over here, park it behind this speck of an island, and then I think we're gonna set up
Yeah.
a little watch, or
I think
at
next
least
time, just
the
pack
main-
yourself one.
the big three are
You know what I
gonna
mean? Just. I mean, it's just. I'm.
dismount onto this little
Well,
island and go
I know.
check this out from this piece
I
of
know.
shore.
Do you not think that I know?
Just
I
kinda,
know
like,
I
scout
fucked
the-
up.
the
Can you
bay
not
out.
understand that I fucking
Yeah.
know? I made the mistake.
You
It's not like I
set
did on
them
purpose. Said, here's Heather.
And
So just
kind of.
you're blowing my mind right now that you think that
down behind
I
us.
mean
Yeah,
that
like I
I'm
said,
not
it's all just
even
kinda like
more
marshy,
upset than you are
flat,
that I did that.
sort of
Like it's
grass
pissing me
lands.
off that I didn't. And now just So that
And,
fact,
you're
yeah, I
gonna
know I could have gone over and down.
disembark onto
Yeah,
the
my mic's
island
off.
and just
I
kinda
know I
scout.
could have gone down first and over, but I
Yeah.
fucked up. So
We're gonna
I'm sorry, you told me
walk to the
next
other
time
end
pack your
here or
roll.
fly.
I know.
to the
And
other
I'll
end.
just do that instead of
And then just-
sitting there.
yeah, it.
I didn't know you were gonna do
Well,
I know. I'm not like
Yeah.
I